Hey people, Goody here again. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like and share. In this video I'm going to be showing you the common houseplants and generally just plants that I own. In the previous episode of, do we call it episode? Yes, of being a plant mom, I shared with you the succulents that I own, and on that note I'd like to show you the black leaf tree house leek here. As you can see, it's quite different from the one I showed you. Its leaves are maroonish, reddish. They call it the black leaf. So that is it. As you can see, it has several branches. So I'm going to separate each of those and propagate it to a different pot, and then it can produce many other plants. Also, a common house plant that I have, it's the jade. Do we call it plant or tree? Yes, it's jade. It grows very fast. It's also called money plant by some people. If you want to propagate it, you just pluck a leaf. It grows just like how you would propagate any other succulent, or you can take a branch. These, yes, so you can take a branch, put it in soil or water for a while and it will grow. Also, I learned that the snake plant is actually a succulent. I have 3 pots of snake plants. I have propagated them from cuttings, especially this one, and I'm a very proud plant mom because, as you can see, it has many snake plants growing here. Each of these that I propagated by cutting, except these two, except those two, have produced babies. Yes, okay, some of these I took them as a whole plant, but they've also produced babies, such as this one and all these ones. So yes, I'm waiting to see how, as you can see, there's a growth over here. There. Yes, so there are different types of snake plants. The one I have is called silver queen. There are those other ones. The other type, the most common type of snake plant. In that one, the edges here, the edges are yellow, and then it's green here. That is the common type of snake plant. I don't have it, but I've crushed on it for so long. Another common type of house plant that I have is this spider plant. They are absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. How many pots do I have? I have very many. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another one hiding over here, 7. So this is very easy to propagate. It's actually very common. It's actually hard to find a spider plant that does not have baby plants. These are the baby plants. Like this one has so many of them. It has this one, it has these ones, it has these ones. Yes, so to propagate, you just take a baby, cut it around here, put it in water or directly in soil, and it will grow. I have done that with all of these that I have. This was the mother plant, so I took babies and planted them. I actually have very many of them, some of which I've given to some friends of mine who are plant parents. Ooh, forgive my wang. Yes, so as you can see, this one actually has roots. You can see a root here, so you put it in soil or in water and it grows. Yes, very beautiful. It's a filler. It fills the space. You can have it as a plant that will sit on the table, or you can have it as a hanger. They look absolutely gorgeous. So the next very common house plant is the Monstera. Before I owned this one, I had a huge crush. I couldn't see monsteras without going red. Actually, I used to call them monsteras. So I have this one. It would be doing way better, but Some of the leaves got eaten by sheep. As you can see, this one actually was eaten when it was budding. So this is how it buds. It grows from one of the leaf. So as you can see, this leaf grew from this leaf, and this grew from this leaf. So that's how it works. So as you can see on this one, there's a growth point here. This is where the other leaf, the new leaf, will grow from. Yes, that is the most common Monstera. I actually also have the crawling or trailing or climbing Monstera. This one and this one. This one has totally refused to grow, but you can see that it's a Monstera. It actually had 2 leaves, but they've been okay. The other one died. This one is also dying a slow death. I don't know, it has refused to grow. This is the growth point. I don't know. It grows, then dries off. These are banana leaves. They add potassium to the soil. You'll notice in a couple of other pots that they have banana leaves. So when I eat a banana, I place it there that it can provide potassium to my plants. Now this has to be one of my slowest growing plants. Now it has taken this plant a whole year to produce these 3 leaves, and as you can see, it has not even branched. It has not become a Monstera yet. It looks like a philodendron, but anyway, yes. So these and these were one branch. I cut it. I planted this one here and this one here. This one is doing quite well compared to this one. Yes, so I'm still crossing my fingers and waiting for the best. Now this is lamb's ears. Now it's also very easy to grow. You just take such here, you just break it off. For example, this one, put it in soil, it grows. It does not die fast. The which is that the leaves are very delicate and they are browning. I don't know what's happening, but if you know what's happening or have a solution, please write to me on the comment section. This is called the ajuga. As you can see, is another what is called ant baby. Anyway, this is a ajuga. It has small purple flowers over there. It's ajuga is a wet ground filler. So if you need to fill your ground, you don't want to see soil, you just plant this and it grows and crawls very fast on the ground. This, as you can see, okay, I used to know it as wandering Jew. We learned that in science. It's a common type of weed, but it has a new name. It's called Transcrania. Now this multicolored one is called Transcrania Tricolor. As you can see, it has 3 colors. It has green, it has whitish, or do we call that cream, and it has pink. This one, on the other hand, the wandering Jew that we know, that has common purple flowers and grows on the ground. You can also have it as a hanging plant. Is called Transcrania zebrina. Yes, they're beautiful. Make a beautiful addition to your home. This is an agave, or is it agave? That one. It's a type of sisal. As you can see, it's very beautiful. It grows. The leaves can become bigger depending on the kind of pot that you have. The bigger the pot, the bigger the leaves. I had gone to tutor some kids and I saw this one on the road. I took one and planted it, and it's doing great. Now, still on the topic of plants that grow in the desert, such as that agave, I have 2 types of cacti, or is it cacti? So I have 2. I have these 2 are called golden bells cactus. A friend gave them to me. This is called golden barrel. As you can see, it's birthing. So this small cacti you can see here, I have several of those, are new growths. So if I want to propagate, I'll just take one of those small ones, put it in soil, and it will do great. Yes. Oh, this one belonged to my dad, so I just took it and potted it. It was in a smaller plant, but when I saw that it's budding, I decided to put it in a bigger pot so that I could give it maximum environment to grow. These variegated climbers you can see here are called Algerian ivy. One might confuse them for the English ivy, but you differentiate them by the red vines. As you can see, these vines are reddish or maroon. Yes, the English ivy has white ones. Yes, you could call them white, but they are creamish, like this color. So these ones also grow very fast. They're very hard to kill, very hard to kill. Also, what I have noticed with them is if you propagate, to propagate, you just take a cutting close to the node, for example here, put it in water, it develops roots very fast, or directly in soil and it will still grow. What I've noticed is if we propagate, let's say the apex, see? Yes, like that, the tip, it grows faster than when we propagate maybe between this node here and this node. This one was a branch. It was in between nodes, so this was the branch. It died off as this one grew. So it takes quite some time, as this one grew, it takes quite some time to grow its own way, to carve its own path, I could say that. But this one, I actually planted them at the same time. This one has grown faster than this one. This one actually has already started branching out, as you can see. I grew this one from the apex, and this one from we could call it a stem, a vine in between nodes. They grow very fast. These one are like a month old since I propagated them, and this end, as you can see, they're doing great. This one was an older vine. As you can see, it's even scaly. Yes, but yeah, it's doing great. Now these four here, these four are called the arrow leaf plant, or I think arrowhead plants. I have had also a crush on these ones for a very long time. They are very many on the streets of Nakuru, close to banks. I have tried propagating them, but anyway, we trust God. I had gone to visit a friend in Narok during graduation. I found them growing in their plot. I took a cutting. Together they were to this and this. They have taken me 2 years to reach this point. They have taught me patience. So this one is called patience, the other one is called hope. This one I grew it from the apex, and this one from the, you can't see it, but from the vine. This one is doing better. It actually has more leaves, and lately it has had very fast growth rate, and I'm really happy that they are growing fast. Okay, this one I took them, borrowed them. A friend gave them to me who lives in Nakuru, so I had gone to visit her, and she gave me this and this. They've taken quite some time to grow, but as you can see, there's growth here, and there's also growth here and here. These are remnants of the bananas I'm talking about, banana peelings. Yes, here. Anyway, moving on. This is a very beautiful plant that I love. It's called elephantias, and it's called the black beauty. This and this. So this is elephant leaves. This type is called black beauty, as you can see. I have another type here of elephant ears. This one is called Elena. You can see it's quite aged because it has a thick base. Yes, so if you want to grow these ones, you just take a mini plant. You find that when they are growing at the base there, you might find, if it's old enough, some mini elephant plants. So you just uproot one and plant it, and it will grow. Next to it, I have the winter Daphne. This one I also got from a friend. If you need to propagate it, you just take a cutting close to the node there. Actually just any cutting. As you can see, it doesn't have very many nodes, and you just plant it and it grows. Mine grew like that. I have another one here. I don't know what this one is really called. Yes, but it's growing beautifully. It's also beautiful. I'll do more research and I'll let you know what it is called. So basically those are, oh no, I have 2 more here that I haven't, okay, 3 more. Is it 3 or 4 more I haven't shown you? Now this is called the Peperomia. It's almost a succulent, but it's not. There are very many different types, so I just have this one. Yes, it takes some time to grow. If you need to grow it, you just take a mini plant, or at the node there you just take a cutting and plant it. You can propagate it either in soil directly, or you can put it in water for some time as you change the water regularly until it produces leaves. Now these, I love this plant. It's called the Begonia. Yes, if you need to grow it, you take a cutting. Mine was from a cutting. So what happens is it will this cutting will help provide nutrients, but the plant will grow on its own like this one. So just take a cutting and plant it. My begonia has grown quite fast. It has a couple of leaves, but they also pluck easily, as you can see. Yes, so you handle it with care. I have another common plant. This is called the fern. This one I took a direct plant. A friend gave it to me, put it in soil, and it is already registering new growths at the base there. Yes, so it will grow very big. I'm planning to make a basket for this one, a plant basket. So I'll make a tutorial and I'll post it here, so be sure to subscribe so that you can know the exact time it's out, the video is out. I also have this, is called the Canna Lily. I love how colored it is. Yes, but I don't know what is happening to the leaves. They dry at the edge like that. I don't know. Anyway, I took a small plant at my workplace, such as this one, and I planted it, and it has grown into all these plants that you're seeing here. Yes, when it's mature enough, it produces lilies, plants. This one will produce orange ones. Yes, so you just take a plant, a mini plant, and plant it, it will grow. Yes, so these are the growths I'm talking about here. This is my fan. These are the growths I'm talking about. Giving you the whole tour of all the plants, common house plants that I have, by name, by propagation, by growth. Most of these grow very easily. They're friendly to a beginning plant mom. Most of them actually were my beginner plants. So don't be afraid to give gardening a try. Give it a shot, you won't be disappointed. It teaches you patience, perseverance, all those things that revolve around patience, and they get you excited to see your plant grow and bloom and flourish and become beautiful. So thank you for watching my video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Like, share with your friends who love plants or who are aspiring plant parents. Yes, I'll see you in the next video where I'll be showing you how to make a basket such as this one or a better one. Yes, so ciao, bye bye, till next time. Have a lovely time. Bye.